to tell you a bit more about clairvoyance, and it's not about just the ability to like physically see those energies, the auras, the beings, and so on. It's also about having visions, being able to see more different aspects of the future, seeing past lives, seeing insights coming in, and things like that. And all of those different abilities will come to you with time. If you allow yourself to let go enough, to surrender to yourself and to those insights or things that want to come, and if you really like allow yourself to perceive that, if you're ready for it. So I will not be doing and showing you any exercises to train all of those different abilities, but I will just tell you to do inner work and then staying present and focused, centering yourself and going into like a meditative space where you have silenced your thoughts, your emotions, and then just opening yourself up to receive those impulses, insights, and things. It will just come naturally. Like for me, it sometimes happens. I see like this pulsating purple, yellowish green light, and it's like this kind of tunnel that is just pulsating and coming in. And after I just allow myself, I surrender myself to it, allowing it to happen. After that, I go into like this space where I get certain information, certain insights. So that might be different for you. And so I will not be, teaching you a certain method. I just want you to find your own path in that. Find your own path in perceiving those things. And just, trust those impulses that come. Trust that if you are feeling into something, if it feels bad, then it's not right for you. If it feels good, then it's good for you. Things like that. Just be mindful of yourself and aware of the different signs that the universe gives you, because it will give you signs, and those might come through dreams. For example, you might suddenly start dreaming things, and that is also a way of showing you clairvoyance, of yourself opening up to those information coming into your system. Like, for example, dreaming about an accident, or for example, I used to have a dream where I would turn into a snake and shed my skin, and that was all about like this transformative process coming into my life. So things like that, there might be certain different signs coming to you in dreams, or just certain signs coming to you also in your daily life. And if you are someone who has clients, then you already might know what I mean when I say you might even start seeing the different things that are going on in a person, because you might suddenly start seeing the different topics that they have. If they, for example, have like an inner child thing, then you might see that inner child aspect. You might see the trauma, you might see the past, the things that have happened to them. You might see like a symbolic way of the system of the other showing itself to you, showing the state that is in. And it's all a part of clairvoyance. It's all a part you being able to perceive all of those things. Not necessarily, like the energies, but just information that is showing yourself to you. And that can be symbolically, or it can be the truth. Or it can just be, bullshit. That can also happen. But you will have to learn how to distinguish between all of these things. And that can be through speaking up about it with the other person, or it can be about using your other senses, which might work better, like feeling into that. How is it feeling? And also noticing if you have any of this also in your own system that might be like reflecting and making your reading not that clear, influencing your reading in some way, influencing your vision in some way. For example, if you're noticing someone having a topic regarding sexuality, like you see their sacral chakra being very dark and murky, but you also have this topic and you have not dealt with all of that well, it might be that you're noticing those things and putting like your own topics onto the other, and you might not be seeing those things from the other person neutrally, but it might be influenced by yourself. So you have to learn how to be very much able to distinguish truth from untruth and symbolics from truth. So like I said, I will not give you exercises for all of those different paths, but I will just tell you these are the next steps that can happen when you are going more and more into your psychic abilities, more into clairvoyance or sensing things. You know, this will just become a part of daily life.